Hello, hello, hello. I am back again. Michael Elliott here. And I want to do another official hangout. I was on yesterday and it was impromptu just like today is, but I should have done it at a different time because I'm sure many people were at work. Not that I'm expecting a whole lot of people to pop in, but we'll see what happens. So basically, I want to show my pickups from the Detroit Vinylfest. Hey, yeah, if there's anybody there, please feel free to jump into the chat. If you were here yesterday, this is going to be a revisit to the Vinyl Fest Detroit second annual Vinyl Fest. So I'm going to show my pickups. Um, and then, it's just a hangout. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know why I don't do this in the first place. Um, I'm gonna put a link. All right. Wait, let me do this first. Let me put in my normal salutation. La di da di da da. Where we at? There we go. Hello world. And then where we go? If you want to join in, here is the LINK. And let's go ahead and post that link. Wait a minute. Edit. Okay. That ding you just heard was probably. Shouldn't it be highlighted when I post the link in the chat? It's not highlighted. I don't understand. I think that's how it's supposed to get posted. Let me. Somebody just called me here. Let me see. Oh, all right. I got a friend in from out of town. Oh, okay. All right. I'll get back with that. I don't want to be thrown off. Okay. Well, I don't know why the link isn't in the chat. Well, I mean, it's not highlighted, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So while I'm waiting for, I don't know, a few people to arrive, I see two are here right now. Please, if you want to indicate in the chat that you're here, if you don't have to, there's no problem. All right. So what I'm going to be doing today is showing some of my picks from the second annual Detroit Vinyl Fest. I'm also going to be doing some bagging. I had started doing this a little while ago. I'm just trying to eventually get all of my albums, one up, and then I've got, sleeves, pouch. Yep. So, it really does make your albums look so much better when or I can look over here as well. I'm looking at the monitor and look here. It makes your albums look so much better when when you put them in your anti-stats and so on and so forth. So we're gonna do that while we're just, just jabber jawing, and a little light cleaning here. As a matter of fact, let me move this out of the way. As a matter of fact, I need to bag this up. I was, let me do a light. I was this is one of the pickups I picked up, and I was listening to it. Where am I? And I was getting ready to bag it. So let's do that now. I didn't do record store day this year. Well, actually, I'm not really. Record store day is either neither here nor there with me. Not that I have anything against it. I just don't think it's necessary. But you know, we live in a highly commercialized society, and we always have. So I'm not surprised by it. Because for me, every day is record store day because somebody's releasing something every day of the week, 24 hours a day, 7 every so there's I understand this is a special day. The one thing that is cool about record store day is that sure they do give you some unlimited releases and stuff, or some hard to find things, new releases and new reissues. So I mean that's cool. Look at that. Wow, there's some dust on here, man. You got to really, let me see if I can. If you look real close, you can see like a little. Well, maybe not. It's too dark. I don't really light enough. It doesn't matter. You take my word for it. There. I mean, and that's, to be honest with you, I didn't put the cover on it as well, so it's been sitting here overnight. But then I like to use a cosmetic brush. Telling you, these are some of the best things for cleaning your records, fellas. You can go to any beauty salon if you're not, you don't have. Well, you can find these you can find these in Dollar Trees too. So if you have an issue with stepping into a beauty salon, but these are just basic cosmetic brushes. The thing that are so great about these is that you got these fine bristles. I mean, super fine. These are as a matter of fact, these bristles are just as soft, and might be even softer than this micro. And so a lot of times, when I do it, like this, I bring this across, and I go back with the cosmetic brush, and you can rotate. It's no big deal. All you're doing is massaging it. You're giving it like a scrub. Just go all the way down to the end, and that's gonna get rid of those little bitty ones that might have evaded you from this and from this, but I hardly doubt it. But anyway, I was listening to this last night, and it's super clean. Um, Let me go ahead and bag this one. This is one of the albums that I got from. There we go. That I got from the Vinyl Fest, and he's an artist. I actually already have this album. The only reason why I bought it again is because this one is from. This one is an original pressing. I think the other one was too, but I'm not sure. The only reason why I want this one's original pressing is because the guy had the sticker on it, and it said that it came with the poster. And I remember, oh my God, the one that I bought that goes back to 70. When did that album come out? 76, 77. Had a poster of them, and so I was very happy. Let me show you the album while I'm yapping about it. This is Gino Vanelli. And I tell you, In my opinion, easily one of the greatest vocalists. I see somebody's in the chat. I'll be right there. Easily, in my opinion, one of the greatest singers in the history of music. I didn't say in the last 50 years. I said in the history of music. Hardly anybody knows this man. His work, his writing is absolutely phenomenal. Um, Now, a lot of people is going to know him by his classic hit, I Just Want to Stop. I just want to stop. But his discography and the work that he's done goes so much further than that. The man's remarkable. Okay, who we got? James, dude, is the link in my chat highlighted? Because you got to jump up here with me, James. We need to chat. Can you get on? Hit that link, buddy. Oh my God, I can't believe you're here. It's so good to see you, man. Unbelievable. We got a lot of catching up to do. So let me go ahead. I was hoping eventually. What do you say? Okay, great. Yeah, man. Good old James Byers just happens to catch me. So a lot of you people in the vinyl community know James Byers. He is a legend. He is a legend and a great dear friend. We have become such good friends. All right, so let me go ahead and put this where it's supposed to be. Yeah, he's coming on. We'll just have to wait for him. He said, give him a moment, and he'll be there. And see, this is exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a hangout, but I couldn't ask for a better person to come on with me than James Byers. So yeah, Gino Finelli. Awesome. Fantastico. Let's see here. And the good thing about it is I can take a quick break and run and grab something to drink if I need to, and James can hold down the fort. I'm putting you to work, James. All right. So I got my liners. Oh. Let's see here. And I can take the shrink wrap. The shrink wrap is still on here. And the crazy thing about it, it's only split from here to here. So all of this existing shrink wrap has been on this thing since I'm assuming 1977, because even the sticker, look at that, it says 97 cents on it. So it's been around a long time. I kind of don't want to take. Well, I better take the shrink wrap off, because what I'll have, I want this thing to breathe. And one thing I don't want it to do is contract mold. And if moisture gets on this thing, oh. And anyway, it's a cutout, so it's got one of those little notches but it's okay. At least it's in. It's a little bent up down at the bottom, but it looks good. It looks good. Nothing's perfect these days. Okay, let's get it into its jacket. It just looks so much better, you know. Yeah, such a really cool album. All right. As a matter of fact, hold on a second. From here. Got that in the way. Oh. All right. And let me put the now. Hey. Uh-oh. Hey. Oh, there it is. I was getting ready to say I thought I thought I lost the poster. Okay, hold on, give me a second here. I want to show you guys the poster. Come on. Poster's dope. I hope to be moving, hopefully before the end of summer. But when I do, I'm going to get the poster framed because this guy is like, he's amazing. He's. I mean, he's really close to being, I think, the greatest vocalist ever. I mean, his voice is unparalleled. Look at that poster, man. Oh, that's so freaking awesome, man. Should have wait show James when he comes out. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna keep it out. He'll be here soon. Anybody who's trolling, they're not trolling, but if you, what do you call it, lurking or whatever, I don't care. I don't mind trolls or lurkers. But we got a celebrity coming on, a VC celebrity, and you got to stay for him because he's amazing. All right, so grab me a little water here. And let's see. What is this? Oh, okay. That's another one that I got. I don't want to show these just yet. I'm trying to wait for James. Um, there is another one that I need to. Some of those I need to clean. I'll be right back. I'll be able to see if James pops in. Oh, wait a minute. He might be coming on soon. I think I see. Okay. I didn't want to leave the screen in case he pops in, but let me grab something over here. Oh. I've been looking for this. Glad I found it. It was separated from the album, and I finally found it. It's I got a little bit of everything in my collection. I love all kinds of music. Now I've got certain things in my collection that I wouldn't say I'm a fan of, but that I acquired. You know, when you do these. Let me readjust this camera. It looks like it tilted. Hold on. Sorry. It looks weird. Something happened here. Let me go. Come on. Behave. Behave. That's better. All right. Yeah, that's much better. Oh yeah, perfect. All right. So yeah, so I over the years, aside from me just buying the stuff I like, you acquire other people's stuff. Like I've had a few people not give me their full collections, but I've gotten big lots. I don't know if you call it big lots. I mean, there are a couple of times where like I mean you got maybe one crate full of records, but it could be like 50 or 60 in it. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're an artist I would have necessarily collected, more than they were artists. Okay, I'm familiar with them. I like them. All right, I'll keep it. And folks like Joan Baez, she's cool. I don't dislike her at all. But yeah, and this is you know, uh, she's she's an institution, right? Joan Baez, she's an American institution. She's a big deal. Um, and I'm kind of glad this is a best of because I can get like a lot of her stuff without because I never go out. Quite honestly, I'd never go out and buy Joan Baez. What do we got here? Oh, okay. I'd never go out and buy Joan Baez. In general, not that she's not a cool folk singer. So this was one of those ones I got in this lot. And the guy said, "Hey man, there's a bunch of old stuff here. You want it?" And I go, "Yeah, I'll take it." But this one did not have inside liner for the album, and quite frankly, I know you're looking at me like, "Wow, you looking at it for the first time?" No, but I am looking at it again because I'm looking to see what artifact. It looks relatively clean. I can't even remember if I played it. All right, let's do this. And hold on. Oh, I'm gonna have to. If I want to do, I'm gonna have to change my settings. I'm wondering if I can change my settings while we're live so that you can hear this. Oh, you're backstage. There you go. Wait, hold on a second. Let me find my mouse. What the heck did I do with it? Holy cow! There it is. All right, let's get you in here, buddy. Yeah.
Hey, man.
What is going on, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I can't believe it, man. I looked up here and said, James.
I know. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You're coming in loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Good. Man, you're looking good. Sorry it's been so long.
Yeah, man. It's been a little while, dude. It's been a little while, but hey, you're here. We're here.
We're here.
Yes.
We're live.
Yeah. And I went on impromptu yesterday, but it was kind of like it was earlier than midday here. And so, I said, well, maybe I should jump back on again tomorrow and kind of revise the show and maybe get a few more eyes in here. 'Cause I had a good friend of mine popped in who actually lives here. He just happened to have a break from work, so I chatted with him for a little while. But yeah, basically, so they had a vinyl fest here, James, last Sunday.
I saw some of your video, but your phone died.
Oh, yeah. But I sat down, recharged it. Ah, there he is. I sat down, recharged it, and made a second one too. I just haven't had time to take those videos and do whatever. Oh, by the way, Thursday was my birthday.
Happy 21st birthday.
Thank you. How did you guess?
Yes. Well, sorry, man. Well, yeah. Happy belated. Here's to you.
Thank you, sir. And it just so happens, and it was perfect timing. John Anderson was here the same night. I went to see him Thursday night. Oh, James. I'm serious. There was one particular point in the concert where I welled up. I was getting watery eyed.
Oh.
I mean, John Anderson, and I talked to a friend of mine who has a friend who also went to the show, and his words were kind of like the same of mine. We were like overwhelmed with the love that he generates through his music. And not just the concert itself, but the people I met, everybody, everybody was super friendly, man. I mean, it was just something in the air, and I mean, everybody was so warm and kind. and I stopped into a bar, and I really don't. I'm more a social drinker right now because I really don't drink at home much.
Mm,
I have a couple of beers on the weekends, but so when folks found out it was my birthday, it was like, hey, do you want a shot? I had a couple of shots and whatever, but and then I had to turn some stuff down to ask for alternative. But
sure.
yeah, there was a time that wouldn't have happened, but you know. Uh, oh, I mean, and I mean, if I'm invited out, yeah, I drink,
Sure.
but I don't even really go out like leisurely unless I'm doing a gig. I don't go out leisurely as much as I used to, unless I'm involved, with someone. But usually, I kind of look the women I get involved with. I kind of look for homebodies anyway.
You
I
can do a lot of stuff at home.
I love being at home, and I'm finding I some people would call it retirement. I really have to call it it's semi-retirement, man, because there's just things that I love that I've been doing forever that I never stopped doing. And
Yeah, yeah,
I'm always going to DJ, or at least as long as I can stream, because if I can't do any gigs anymore, let's say I just so out of it I can't go out and do it, I'll still do it here.
sure. Yeah,
You know. So, there's certain things, it's just who you are.
absolutely. Yeah,
There are other avenues outside of semi-retirement. You still make money. You still work.
of course.
But what I do love, James, is I get a lot more time at home, and it's really nice. Just really nice.
Great. Yeah, absolutely.
And what about you?
Me,
Uh,
yeah, man. Just we've been with the band. We've been just doing a heck of a lot of live stuff, man.
that's
Um,
great, dude. That is so cool. That is fantastic. I'm so good to hear it. Great. Unfortunately, James, there's just no way I'm going to make it out there this year.
I kind of gathered, but hey, you got to come next year.
Well, here's my thing, because yeah, I mean, with the world being as unstable as it is, it just doesn't seem the right time, especially here. I we got to see, if we can get a change of
It's
administration.
it's a perfect time for you to get out for a while, man.
Here's the, here's the problem. It Trump makes it the worst time to get out, because what he does is he likes to destroy stuff and refix it
Well, yeah,
when it wasn't broke in the first place. So, and then here's the other thing, dude. Everything's going up, gas and everything's going up through the roof. So
yeah,
it's just why would I take a trip outside the country right now? It's foolish. It's just foolish. And I'm not the richest guy in the world. I don't have money to burn. I got to be economically,
yeah, absolutely.
I got to be real. And it's just not just the economics. I want to come, at least once I know there's a particular power change. I just and I just need to see November go by first.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, so there's no way I'm leaving before the election. So my thing is, depending how things turn out, I am considering spring of 2027. So that wouldn't be that much further away from this one. Now, but James, and we'll talk later on, privately
Sure, sure.
about certain things. But usually, when does the okay? Let's say it's from January to whatever. When does the touristy season start? Because I don't want to come when they're there. Is it spring or right
Um,
after spring, summer? When is
probably,
it?
yeah, probably April to September, maybe.
So February is it's still? I mean, are we on the same kind of jet stream temperature thing? how's the weather in February in London?
Very cold.
Yeah, I'm sure like here too. So you're yeah, see, I wouldn't want to although March
Yeah, March is a bit better.
it gets a little better. I mean, don't get me wrong. Uh I could come out really anytime during the year because the weather here is you can't tell me is any more savage than you. So I'm gonna be used to the weather.
There you go.
That's not gonna be
Yeah.
a deal at all. Like I said, that's why I wanted to come out in the fall. I love the fall,
See, it's really great in the fall, man. Yeah, that's like probably the best time.
but it's just not gonna happen. At least in May 2027 I could do fall, but do I want to wait a whole? I mean, it's not even a year yet. It'll be a whole nother year and 3-4 months. I don't know, man. All I know is I'm gonna have to pass on this fall, and we'll see how things pan out from there. But
That's it. I bought new cups and everything just for you, man.
no.
No, we'll get there though eventually. But it's good to see you now. You're looking great.
And so this is kind of basically. I just thought I'd pop in and just hang out. I'm bagging up my album collection. I had started it some time ago, and then I decided one day before and I'm still working on moving, but I just wanted the winter to go by. I didn't want to try and move in the dead of winter.
Sure.
So I started looking for a new place, within the last week or so. It's not going to be easy finding something within the range that I want to because of the Renaissance of Detroit, but the area that I'm living has gone. The property values and everything have gone up exponentially. So finding the right fit of a place ain't gonna be easy, but I'm trying to start early. I already let management know that my intentions are to get out of here. I'd like to get here no later than the end of July.
Right. Okay.
If I could be moving into some place by the 1st of August, that'd be great. So I'm giving myself, trying to give myself like 3 months to really knuckle down and try and find the right thing. Yeah. But until then, I said to myself, aside from packing things up, one of the things I like to do is at least go through at least these 2 packs of album liners and stuff, man, just to keep the collection. It just looks so much better when they're in plastic. I don't know why. The liners just make them look better,
Yeah.
And while we're doing this, so we can kill 2 birds at one stone. What I'll go ahead and do is I'll go through each one of the finds that I got at the annual Vinylfest. It was the second one, James, and I didn't hear of the first one, so I don't think they advertised it very well.
Right. Okay.
But I heard from someone they're thinking about doing 2 this year. So, man, I guess I had the time of my life, man. I had so much fun, James. I also, believe it or not, met Professor Griff. He's one of the legendary members of Public Enemy.
Yeah.
I had my cell phone on and I'm walking through the festival, right? And I see this. I'm coming up and there's a guy in the corner to my left. And as I slowly start to pan and I get closer to him, he's looking dead at me and he holds out his hand. And he goes, "You all right, man?" I go, and I go, and like, because I'm like in shock. I'm like, and he goes, "Take care." And I go like this, and I just walk.
Wow.
That was so friendly, man. He reached out to me to shake my hand. I mean,
fantastic.
That was really good. And I think, I don't know, I can't remember. I don't think I met him that time, but I did see him lecture at a really small bookstore pre-COVID. I don't remember meeting him. He greeted me like he knew me. which was very cool. So
that's really cool.
yeah. So okay, so I would just before you came on, this wasn't from the festival, but I was telling some of the people out there that I over over years, not everything that I have on vinyl that I bought. Some things, of course, were leftovers from other people's collections, or they had a crate or something that they were selling. So I got this one from somebody's crate.
James Byers, nice one.
And I don't now. I wouldn't. I don't have anything against Joan Baez, and I've heard her music. I think she's cool. Thing is, I would probably never go out and just purchase Joan Baez albums. So I'm glad that this is the best of.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Same with me. When I'm in the mood, I really like her.
Yeah, because it's. I mean, it's always great for a hot one and chill out. So this particular one, James, came and it didn't even have a sleeve with it. But as I'm looking at it, it looks super clean. And I was thinking about doing a needle drop, but I would have to change my settings, and I hope it wouldn't interrupt anything if I did. I'm going to try and change my settings because I like to hear. Oh, let me see here.
Okay, we're getting a live needle drop.
I'm going to. And I see dust on this. I see dust. I see dust.
I see dead people.
I see dust people. so James, while I'm doing this, buddy, so like, is there a particular do you have like a spot that you're at on a regular basis, or are you just booking?
Kind of both, really. There's a few places we play like regularly. But yeah, we're getting kind of our circuit together, but I've just said, look, just book what you want and I'll play. Because I don't want to get into that. I just would rather just give me a date and a time and a building, and I'll just bring my guitar. But I love it. I love I mostly love what we do. Obviously, it's hard to get 6 people to agree absolutely all the time, but for the most part, I think I just it's a blast. And even the stuff I'm not so keen on, I think, okay, it's like 4.5 minutes, then I'm really going to like playing this one. It's fine.
That's good. Yeah, you're a hired hand. Well, you're not a hired hand. Yeah, you're an integral part of a group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not you're not like a session player. You are an integral part. Now, do you guys have you started, or do you ever, or is there any desire to do your own material, or are you always going to do covers?
Yeah, no, we do some live. There's like some in there.
Of your own material?
Yeah.
Oh,
which
man.
always makes it, well, I say my own. It's
who does the writing?
Yeah, it's what one of the girls has. I haven't written anything yet, but I'm thinking about it. But it's like, so it makes it fresh. It makes it a bit more legitimate if there's like at least some kind of original stuff there. But in terms of actual more original stuff, I think, well, do we then want to, go and record stuff? Because otherwise, some people say, hey, who did that one? It's like, oh, that was written by one of the singers. Oh, really? Where can we hear it? It's like, well, there's a previous Outfits version, but not us, So yeah, there's like bits sprinkled here and there. So it's probably around, it's mostly still covers. But I think when you do like the original stuff, it's like, okay, that adds a bit more weight to it. That being said, they're a great bunch of guys and gals, and yeah, it's just a kind of joy to be with them.
Yeah, I mean that's the number one thing, man. If you can, and some bands survive without it, but I don't know how they do. Um, Chemistry,
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, it's much better when you like your bandmates.
Absolutely. Yeah. I put that stuff up ages ago, but it's not a bad representation of how we sound.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine me being in a band. Oh yeah, man, we make great music together, but we dislike each other. It's ridiculous. I'd
Yeah.
rather not make. I don't know. I'd rather not make great music. I mean, why fly around with band members? Everybody's got a separate plane. I mean, it's just so silly.
That's it. Yeah. But no, that being said, as I say, obviously, yeah, creative stuff comes in now and again, and like every single group. Yeah,
I'm gonna.
someone thinks their idea is better.
Yeah, yeah. If you start getting any kind of reasonable recognition, then the egos get in the way. You know. I'm gonna try and see. I have to change this setting, and I hope it doesn't screw anything up. But I got to go through stereo audio in order. Can you still hear me?
I can very faintly.
Okay, hold on here.
I can hear me much more.
Um, Testing one one two. Let me try something. How about now? Is that better?
Still the same.
Still the same. Hmm. Testing one one two.
That's better.
Yeah, but now I've got the. I got to take that off. I got to do stereo. Ooh, this reminds. Yeah. Well, you know something. Hold on a second. Let's do this. My voice doesn't have to be involved while it's playing. Tell me if you hear this. Let me get the. I'm gonna run this brush. I gotta. I'm gonna clean off the needle. You tell me if you can hear it.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna try it. All right. So Oh, wait a minute. Let me let me get this off my screen so I can see what's going on here. All right. So I'm faint. I mean, I'm legible, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I'm legible enough. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna test it. Let's see what we got here. Oh.
I asked my love to take a walk, just a little walk, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio, and only say that you'll be mine, and in no other arms entwine, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. I held a knife against her breast, as into my arms she pressed. She cried, "Oh, Willie, don't murder me. I'm not prepared for eternity." And only say that you'll be mine, and in no other arms entwine, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. I took a walk, just a little walk. I cried, my God, what have I done? I've killed the only woman I loved because she would not be my bride and only say that you'll be mine, and in no other arms entwine, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio, down by the banks of the Ohio.
Nice. And that was John Byers. Coming up next, news and traffic.
Yeah, man, that was very nice. I'm gonna enjoy this now. And there were uh, noticeable crackles and ticks, but not much. And this is what I have. Of course, everybody or a lot of people do. So that will be deep cleaned.
But you know, for me, if you're going to be like presenting it, say like you at a gig, but from a listening point of view, the little cracks, they give it a charm for me. I like those.
I like them too.
Yeah.
But I will go ahead and clean and remove what I can remove.
Yes.
Because I agree with your character, but unfortunately, over time, it does wear on your needle.
That's it. Good advice to all people. Always clean your crack.
Good old James. So yeah, I mean, now, like I said, this is old and it had no sleeve, so the condition that it's in is pretty damn good. And once again, a deep cleaning.
Because I'm going to guess that's what, 70s?
It's got to be like 70. I'm thinking 72, maybe. You know what I find though, James. There's certain albums like during the is it this not no 70s usually. There's certain decades, man, where they did not. You could not find a name. I mean, the date on the label, and that used to always frustrate me.
Yeah, I know. It's like, duh.
Because I'll be damned if it's even in the dead wax. Whose name is here? It'd be great. I'm sure it's not Bernie Grundman, but um, what year did this come out? Oh, wait a minute. What's this year? Nah, it's not even really. See, why would you do this to me?
I know.
Hold on a second. Let me check. Oh, maybe so. Let me check. Maybe it's in this biograph. I don't see any. Oh, wait a minute. Binder? Oh, well, how silly am I? Let's go on Google.
There you go.
Yeah, I am curious. Um, what's the name? Best of Joan Baez.
I mean, her peak was 60s. So it's got to be 70 something.
Yeah, I'm thinking, Flower Child, all that stuff. Um, well, actually, that would be the '60s, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, that's wrong. It wouldn't be Flower. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Come on. Don't tell me I have a rare one and or something. 'Cause I don't see it here, man. Oh, let me go to Discogs.
Ah, that's the place.
Yeah. So, do you have a new upcoming gig, or you working on booking one? Where are you playing next?
Um, we've just done 6 or 7. So
I mean, like, are you doing small clubs, or like what's kind of like your different venues that you're doing like right now?
yeah, we're playing clubs, we're playing music venues, we're playing. Yeah, we've done a few like decent sized places too. Obviously, we're not a huge name, but no, we do some decent places around. Um, I mean, especially like being in London, there's like, you know, unfortunately, the kind of scene has never recovered post COVID. Um, but there's still so many great places to play. So if we go in and around London,
Uh-huh.
um, there's what we call the M25, which is like the big motorway or freeway around London. Um, so that's like where it all is. But we go around and we just, yeah, as I say, if I'm booked, I play. Um,
And it's
so we did 3 last week, uh, 4 the week before. Um, so it's just as great as it is. It's been nice to just get on with other stuff this week. So we're actually meeting up Saturday. We're meeting up tomorrow, um, just to talk about stuff and confirm the next dates. Um, as I say, we've all got a. It's best to kind of get together and talk, and that way we can all finalize if we're around. Because it's happened where things have been booked. Hang on, no, I'm away, or I can't do this, or I'm in hospital, or such and such. No, yeah. Then we can just like have a bit of a band meeting and dissect. But I tell you what, the last run of gigs we've done have been really good. Yeah, I always need a night or two to bed in so I can like just feel more comfortable and but once I'm on all cylinders, yeah, fantastic.
Well, the good thing about being a covers band is that you make yourself available to a lot more different venues and stuff because people always like to hear what they know, and
Yeah.
if you're not a well-known band but you got your own songs, folks aren't really going to care. Unless you're just that band and all of a sudden, wow, you catch a spark.
Well, I mean, with the original stuff, you know, they're just in there. They're just played, and that way, like I've said, because it's of that style. It's
Yeah.
like R&B, So people say, "I yeah, what was that one you did?" Um, it's like, oh, you know, okay, that works. Then they think they know it. They don't, but they think they recognize it. Great. Um,
That's very catchy.
that's great. And that's yeah.
You know,
Um,
there's some melody, there's some hook there. You know what I mean?
there's
That's
my
that's usually what catches people's hooks.
absolutely. Yeah. But I got to say, I just love being behind the girls and listening to them. Okay, I come forward and I sing a few, but as much as I've got to concentrate and do harmonies and stuff, really, I just want to listen to them. um, so, but they're all fantastic. The keyboard player is just incredible. The bass player is insanely good. Um, and the drummer is one of the best I've ever played with, you know. Um, so in a way, I would rather just listen to them rather than have to concentrate on what I'm doing. But we're getting quite a good following. So we're not going to be famous. But we're getting around the scene and circuit. People are getting to know us, so it's great. And for me as a guitar player, you know, I'm getting reaction, and that's great. You know,
Yeah, it is
course.
because you know you want to make yourself valuable, and I mean not that anything's gonna go wrong, but you know it doesn't hurt to have other people interested in you in case things don't go swimmingly with the band in the future. Things can happen. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
so when you're out there like you are all the time, you know, there's gonna be either somebody who owns a club or somebody who's a part of a band that you know does covers too. See you go, man. Our guitars isn't as sharp as he is. I wonder if we can talk to that guy. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, he sounds like Nile Rodgers. We need to get him.
Well, here's the thing, you know, I'm when I listen to that stuff, like Nile Rodgers or Steve Lukather or Prince, I'm none of those guys. You know, like very few
Really?
can do what they do.
People.
But I've had to really kind of try and emulate as much as what they do as I can. And you know that the only thing that really does drive me crazy about this band is if we're doing a song and there's like 2 or 3 guitars on the record, or there's like multi-layered stuff,
Yeah.
I'll like spend ages learning what I think is the best part. And then someone says, actually, can you do this part instead? You know,
Would you say you're a perfectionist?
Not to the extent where I drive myself crazy.
Or other people?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm perfectionist in the sense that I want to get it as right as I can, but I don't get, I'm not OCD about it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be right, but it doesn't have to be, you know, 100% perfect. You know, I mean, it's not everything has to be a note for note replication of the record or the way I did it the night before, or
Right.
so, you know. But I've had to develop as a player much more, but I've still got my, you know, they're much more naturally funky and hot at that than me, the other guys, whereas I'm much more bluesy and Motowny. So that's where we kind of nicely cross.
Yeah, you have similar interests in music.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, 90%, yeah. I mean, the bass player kind of does tend to look down upon the rock stuff a bit.
Oh, he's a snob, huh?
He's a little bit of a funk snob, which is fine.
Right.
Okay, fine. I mean, because he's an incredible player.
Serious, you know.
Yeah, but I'll say, hey, listen to this, or you know, oh no, I don't really like the Beatles. No, but just listen to what he's doing, or oh, what about the Police? I don't like them. Yeah, but listen to Sting's playing. Listen to what he's doing.
Right, right. You don't
even
have,
if
you don't have to like the music itself, but listen to the techniques because there are things there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That will lead you to understanding the music more.
Yeah.
Because you're never going to get people who are into contemporary music, free jazz. You can forget it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you know, I mean, as much as you know, we've spoken about Motown and all that, so that's my natural kind of home. So I get it. for example, part of my job is to put the set lists together, because I think I'm seen as having the sort of best mind for that. Obviously, I like lost everyone, but I got to think of the girls and that where they sound best, what they're going to enjoy singing most. Do they need a break? When am I going to come in? So thankfully, 9 times out of 10, everyone says, "Great, okay, fine." That's I just like being a guitar player.
Just let me stand back here and do my thing. That's all I need.
That's it. And as I say, when I come out for my few numbers,
I wasn't far off. Guess when this thing came out?
I'm gonna guess 73.
Dude, 1966.
Really? Wow.
I'm looking on. Let me go back here, man. I'm telling you. Oh, come on. What happened to my mouse? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Best of James Byers. Average rating 3.96 out of 5. Last one sold in 2026. Wow. Somebody paid $15 for this thing.
No,
that's not too bad. Yeah. Released US 1966.
Wow, fantastic.
Which is only 1 year off of the Summer of Love.
Absolutely.
So this is Flower Children. I had a feeling it would be Flower Children. Wasn't. And then, so let's keep moving on here. No, go ahead. Continue on with your thing with the band.
Yeah. So I like coming on and doing those like 3 or 4 songs. That way I can kind of have a little bit of impact, and it gives them a break, and I can just like do my thing,
Yeah.
But I think we're all pretty happy together,
Yeah, great, man. I mean, and you guys, you're going on what, a couple of years now together?
I think so. Yeah.
You got to be pretty solid then. I'm sure you guys sound great.
Yeah, I mean, those clips I put up. Yeah, I think that's how we are all the time. We are pretty solid.
Well, when you play, the thing that helps to really is playing live, man, on a regular basis. It just makes you better.
That's it. Yeah.
Just jamming, on your own and keeping up, trying to keep your chops. That's one thing. But I mean, if you're literally out there playing, it just makes you better at your instruments and everything,
Yeah. And one thing I love doing is I love doing the falsetto harmonies too.
Okay. Yep.
And I tend to quite well, because I'm the guy. I quite often have to be in the middle. How many guys can say that? No, but so but I quite often like going up as well. And I suppose that's my probably my little Eddie Kendricks thing coming out,
was he falsetto, I guess? Tenor?
Yeah, falsetto.
Yeah. Are you familiar?
Oh, Chet Atkins. Do you know there's a great album he did with Mark Knopfler?
Really?
Neck and Neck. It's brilliant.
Mark Knopfler?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It has to go back to at least the 80s. Chet Atkins has been dead for years.
This is about 1990.
Okay. Now, here's the crazy thing. You know why I picked this up? This is I got this at the festival. reason why I got this, the guy with the crate had a bunch of 50s and 60s. Have you ever heard of the label called Command or
No,
the label called Living Stereo?
don't think so.
These were two labels. There are others, but these are two particular labels. Well, RCA did the Living Stereo, and then
Sure.
Command was just called Command. Those two labels produced certain artists during the high fidelity. I don't know if you want to call them wars, but it was done during a time when these different companies they wanted to be able to press the best. Their goal was to who's going to make the best high fidelity. So a lot of these albums under those two labels, their high fidelity in a lot of cases are just as good, if not better, than today.
Oh wow. Okay.
You have certain artists who, under that label, who some of their stuff is really hard to get a hold of. And so I watched this guy on YouTube. His name is Scott Wilson, and he's a collector, but I don't know if he'd call himself an authority, but he has a lot of information.
I'll be back in 1 sec, man.
Uh-oh. He's on. He sounds like he's getting a package, and he's got to grab it before the person leaves. All right. Well, let me continue. James just. I've never seen that is the fastest. I saw a little puff of smoke when he was leaving. Well, let me finish this off. So I picked up. I got a bunch of these albums out of from this one crate from this guy, and I would have never gone out. I could and gotten a Chet Atkins album, but from what I've been told, first of all, Chet Atkins did over 80 albums. I mean, he pumped out. Can you imagine 80 albums? But he had a good life because he's one of the few people who had like a home studio at home, and literally any work that he was supposed to do, he said, "Hey, I don't want to come to your studio." They wouldn't even fly him out. They would send the stuff to him, which is kind of like what they do today. But the thing that's crazy about it is everybody wanted this guy. He did music for like lounging. He did music for like schools. What would do it like learning how to learn guitar, stuff like that for kids and stuff. Or he did music for commercials. He did music for exhibition. The guy was so wanted. I mean, wow! No wonder he was able to pump out 80 albums. He was able to get work anytime he wanted. I mean, literally anytime he wanted. Now, a lot of people, talk about him being like this really great guitarist. To be honest with you, it's not a whole lot of Chet Atkins that I'm that crazy about. But this guy that I got the crate from must be a huge fan because there had to have been about a good 8, maybe 10 Chet Atkins albums that I have now. It's crazy. So here's the thing. What I found out was that um, from Scott Wilson that there were certain Chet Atkins albums that were hard to find, and he would hold them up and show it. And the reason why I like his show is because he collects from the Command. And sounds like James coming back. And James, you took off so fast. I saw smoke trailing behind you. Oh, you're
Smoke.
I don't know what you did to your mic, but you're echoing now.
Hang on.
At least when you came
Echoing.
back.
Let me plug back in. Echo.
Okay, you sound good. That's good. Oh, he's got his headphone. Okay, go ahead.
There. I'm alive again.
Yeah, it sound good. No echo.
No echo.
Yeah, so I was telling folks about, this Chet Atkins.
Oh, yeah. I heard half of it.
I learned from Scott. Scott Wilson is a guy on YouTube, and he I guess he wouldn't call himself an authority, but he speaks with great authority. Really mellow guy, just like a guy, just like your next door neighbor. But he has a deep passion for the Command and the Living Stereo label as well.
Sure.
So when I discovered, in this crate, I was like, the guy that I got this crate from already had I've got 10, I think 10 Chet Atkins albums, which I would have never bought. But he said, hey, I got a box full of old stuff, and I just decided to take it. That's where the James Byers came from. So,
Right, cool.
So what Scott Wilson often does is he'll show the certain albums that he has. He'll talk about and say, this is one you want. This is one, it's okay. This one is very hard to find. So when I'm at the Vinyl Fest and I'm digging through a crate, this is one of the albums he said was very hard to find.
Chet Atkins Workshop. Yeah. Do you know what? He's such a great player, Chet.
I snatched this up in a heartbeat. I said, this is the one Scott was talking about.
Yeah.
And it's still one that I don't have.
Well, do you know, my kind of, as guitar and technology and amplifiers have moved on, you could say his playing is maybe a bit twangy and maybe a bit, but no, I think he's fantastic. I love him. I think, okay, would it stand up with what guitar players do today? I don't know. I think he's got a timeless thing, though. I think he's just great.
I'm hot and cold with him. Some of the stuff I'm like, it might be just a little too light. And then some of his albums I like better. I wouldn't call myself a super fan, although anybody going through my crate would think I was. But the thing that impresses me, and I was telling the folks before you came back, you realize he did 80 plus albums. 80.
Yeah.
And he had his own home studio where anybody he contracted with, he never had to. If RCA wanted him to work, just give me the work. I'm doing it at home. The power this guy had. And the fact that I want to see a movie on him, because 80 albums is incredible. But he did music for so many different things. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm playing guitar and I'm doing my songs. He did music for commercials. He did music for like just all kinds of things. He did music for to train kids to play guitar. I mean, and just different labels, not even different labels, but different industries wanted him. And I'm like, man, this guy must have lived a cake life, man. All the work that was always, he never had to worry about work. He could work from home. What a life this guy must have lived.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know, man. I really want to see a documentary, a biography on this guy. I want to know more about him, because just those two things are incredible to me. All of the industry that he did music for. Well, three things. Having that home studio at the time he had it. The that he had contacts with, and 80 albums is incredible.
It's incredible.
I until I watched Scott's Town, I was like, holy cow.
Yeah. And some people only do 4 albums in 20 years.
Yeah.
An album every 3-4 years. It's like, man.
And okay, You say, well, yeah, but a lot of times is doing other people's stuff. That doesn't matter in here.
Mm,
You still got to sing it. You still got to record it. You still got to engineer it. It does
that's it.
not matter if there were covers or if he wrote it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a time-consuming process. All right, let's do this. I'm going to start running through each album that I picked up. We're not going to spend time cleaning them too. But I just want you to see what I got here. The folks to see what I got. And let me see. I need to. Let me sleep this. So of course, I'm into progressive rock.
Of course.
I'm sure you're familiar with Weather Report.
Weather Report. Yes, fantastic.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, Weather Report. Great jazz fusion.
Yeah, great group. Great group.
The
Fantastic.
amazing Jaco Pastorius.
Yeah,
And unfortunately, he really did lead a very tragic life, or a very destructive life.
yeah.
Died way too soon. But and I've said this before. Some people think he might be the greatest bassist who ever lived, but he didn't live a long time. I would have to fight that, only because just been bass players out a lot longer. They're a lot more durable. Their techniques have gotten more advanced. But he's definitely one of the greatest ever.
He is. Obviously, I'm going to say James Jameson, but he's fantastic.
Yeah. But like a lot of those guys, couldn't stay off those drugs.
That's it.
And what else we got here? I picked up 19 pieces of vinyl, dude.
Wow.
This is very underrated. I like this. I've liked this artist for years, since the 70s. And this particular, even though he's had some great albums, as a matter of fact, he's produced probably at least 3 albums that might be the greatest albums ever made. But he's been around a long time, so he's also had his clunkers. He's had plenty of clunkers. But this album came out, in the 70s, when he was still at its height. But for whatever reason, a lot of people panned it. They really weren't into it. I don't care. I liked it from jump. And he did have at least one big hit on it. But I think the reason why people panned it is because it is a 2-album set, and I guess people didn't think they got what their money's worth. To me, this album is almost prog. And the reason why I say that, James, is because on this particular album, his songs differ. He does so many different types of styles, and I think that people weren't ready for that. But he's always been very versatile artist. But the album that I'm talking about is Blue Moves.
Ah, right, yeah.
This is a better album than people give it credit for. And one of the things, holy cow, we don't need that. One of the things that I really dig the gatefold too, really cool gatefold.
Oh yeah. I think with Elton, I think he can do so many things. I mean, he can, obviously we know the rock stuff. He can be proggy. He can be full of soul when he wants to be. We know he started out in a blues band. I mean, there's nothing he couldn't do really in his prime, certainly.
Well, this album is a perfect example of the versatility. I think this album is more versatile than any album he's done. Not that it's better; it's just the most diverse. Like he's got a song on here. Well, he's got several songs I really like, but I think "Crazy Water" is one of the best songs he's ever written. But he did have "It Seems to Be the Hardest Word" was a huge hit.
Yeah,
and one of my favorite songs, I think one of the best songs ever written. He's got a song in here called "Where's the Shirah." It is
oh yeah,
gospel. He's got a whole gospel choir behind him.
That's it. Yeah.
She grows like panthers.
Do you
Calling
know?
in. Oh, it's a beautiful. Okay, hold on.
Do you know? Young Elton could hit soul when he wanted to.
Yeah, all right, yeah, YouTube might hit me for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. James, if they bump me off, we got to stay in touch. So
That's it.
I, I, I would be surprised if will they let me get away with this?
It depends if you're going to play a big hit.
Well, I'll tell you. Oh, this was not a hit at all.
Then you might be all right.
I'll tell you this though, James. I can and I will be. I wish you could have. I had a stream, James, a few weeks ago. Damn near 30 people showed up.
Oh wow!
When I do Twitch, it's a struggle, man. Getting anybody there.
Oh, you're on Twitch. Okay.
Wait. I'm on Mixcloud too. That's the one you know me from.
Yeah, I know Mixcloud.
Before COVID, I was doing Mixcloud.
Yeah.
Mixcloud, first of all, James, I noticed there is a different environment. The Mixcloud environment and the Twitch environment are totally different. Twitch is a lot more. Mixcloud a little more. I mean, this is that too, but there's a lot more settled backness to it. But when I go on Mixcloud, people show. And James, I can go weeks without being on Mixcloud. I go back. So 2 weeks ago, so and so started following you. So and so started following you. So and so start. I'm getting people that start following me. I mean, like out of the clear blue. I love Mixcloud, man. I get just so much better audience there. I'm thinking now I got the paid thing on Twitch where I can play anything I want and don't get hit.
Sure.
But I'm thinking, man, if things don't change, I'm just thinking about dropping Twitch altogether because I don't want to be spending $15 a month. I mean, it's commercial free, but I don't want to spend $15 a month, and I'm not getting people coming around.
Sure.
All right, let's go ahead and I'm gonna play "Where's the Shiraz." I love the song. All right, so I'm gonna have to change my mic up. Now, James, if you don't have to depart, if I do get knocked off, I'm going to come right back up.
All right. I'm going to go after this song anyway because I'm going to get dinner. But I'll stay for the song.
Okay. Let's do that then. Or at least let's try it. Oh, yes, that's right. Let me change the... Let's see if we can make this happen. I'm coming in kind of faint again, right?
Kind of faint.
All right. Let's see here. I'll take that off as well. You should be able to hear the needle. Tell me if you can. Oh, where is the... Can you hear it?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Elton John with Where's the Shiraz?
children, and she'd be my lover. No, 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 no. You don't like to fight it. Once you've been bitter, you get excited. Mama, 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 she really likes her. She comes for coffee. My mama asked me, so where's the Shiraz she sang? You know I hear it again, my friend. Where's the Shiraz? She came upon her, waiting to sing about, 'cause she likes to sing about. Where's the Shiraz she sang? Over and over and over. Where's the Shiraz she sang? Shiraz, Shiraz, she's grown, oh, she's grown like bamboo, tall in the wind, oh, just simple and spiteful. She's all girl, woman and mother. She's fed my children, and she's been my lover. So where's the Shiraz she sang? You know I hear it again, my friend. Where's the Shiraz? She came upon it, waiting to sing about, 'cause she likes to sing about. Where's the Shiraz she sang? Over and over and over. Where's the Shiraz she sang? Oh, Shiraz, Shiraz.
Beautiful.
Was that not a beautiful song?
It is. And you know, those falsettos at the end are gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. This album, and that's just a small portion. I mean, there's other cuts on here. The next cut is nothing like this one, and nothing like the next one, and nothing like that. So yeah. Oh, wait,
Yeah, it's a great example of Elton John hitting soul right there.
wait. I'm sorry. I meant to get the good mic back. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I'm just, I love this album so much. That is one of my favorite Elton John songs. Period. You know.
Yeah. Last Elton I played was Madman Across the Water.
I have that here. Yes. Madman. Honky Chateau. I love that one so much too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm a huge fan of "Don't Shoot Me."
Don't shoot me. Yeah.
You're fine, teacher. I need you. They're really great. Have mercy on the criminal.
Oh yeah, have mercy on
the law.
Yeah,
that album is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So I'm gonna let you go have dinner.
Gonna have my dinner. But yes, no, listen, it's been great to pop up, and
Yeah,
yeah, let's
I'm
catch
gonna
up.
stay on. I'm gonna stay on because I want to show the rest of my things here. But go ahead. I'm sorry, you were saying?
So yeah, let's have a proper catch up soon privately. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's been fun.
But I'm so glad you're able to pop on now. At least we're able to catch up, and we'll catch up even more.
Sure. All right, my friend. All right, take care, man. Peace.
You too. Yeah, everybody was so good to see. Oh, Final Dale. Hey, dude, I got a link. Can you see it? You want to jump on? Oh man, you left just before. I mean, just you came. Just James just left. Hold on a second. Hey, you want to go ahead and let me know if you want to. If you don't want, listen. If you don't want to come up, Dale, you don't have. Dale, Simon, you don't have to. But I'm staying on because I'm running through some of my pickups again from what I showed you. But this time, I'm playing a song from each one. Hopefully, so far YouTube hasn't knocked me off. So I'm gonna be playing some music. So you want to come up and join me? Let me know. So I'm waiting to see. Yeah, James Byers was just on, the legend himself, and let me go ahead and put this away here. Oh wait, what I got? Oh, I got my. All right, there we go. Oh, it'd been nice to have, but just having dinner at the moment, Mike. Yeah, and James just left to have dinner. So what is it? Yeah, that makes sense. What, 7 o'clock your time? Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Well, I mean, oh wait a minute, wrong album. Don't worry about it. While you're doing that, like I said, if you decide to jump on, go ahead. I'm going to continue showing albums and playing music. So this might turn out. Let me see here. What? I'm trying to find the sleeve to this thing. I was just playing it, and I know Chet Atkins had a sleeve. Oh, there it is. Everybody, I'm gonna start getting angry. I'm angry. I'm gonna start getting hungry with all of my British or UK counterparts are whining and dining. What do you say? I'll hang in the chat for a bit. All right, man. Whatever you can do. I know it's getting later, and you got family. It's up to you. It was cool though, because I had been wanting to talk to James for a while, so it was good seeing him again. Uh, let's see. All right, so let me pull out another one that I picked up. As a matter of fact, I have not been able to hear any of this stuff. I'm going to do? We're going to go with Kraftwerk. All right, so this is another one I got from the Vinyl Fest. Let me get Elton back in. I'm going to clean Elton later because I noticed how when I played it, lots of pops and scratches, but once again, I need to put a sticker on them too. I'm putting stickers on ones that I want to do an immediate deep clean. So I got my deep cleaner. I'm all set. Yeah, that's what I need to do. If I can remember what I did with my stickers, I think they're buried back. Hold on. Oh, it's been okay. What am I saying? It's been more than okay. My birthday was Thursday, and I went to see John Anderson of Yes on my birthday that evening. Simon, man, I had an amazing time, a wonderful time. Not only was John Anderson fantastic, I mean, he was simply fantastic, but the thing that made the show even better, the crowd, the people. And I don't mean just mean the crowd. I'm talking about people I met. I even met people, before the show. I stopped into a bar, and I don't drink much anymore like I used to. Um, but I do social drink. I mean, if I'm invited out, you know, oh, sorry about that. I spilled something. If it wasn't for the show, I probably, I don't just go to bars now and just sit there to drink. If I'm there with a friend, or whatever. Anyway, I was just meeting people. Like I stopped at a restaurant to have dinner, found a couple of people who were going to the show, went to a little bar to have a drink before I left. Ran into a couple of guys, one who was going to the show, one who just happened to be only 2 rows in front of me. I was in the 4th row from the stage, and he was in row 2. But we chuckled and bantered, before the show. Then I saw him in the show. We hung out in the back of the theater in the intermission. Really great guy. Had we exchanged phone numbers, I think we would have wound up being really bosom buddies. I mean, funny dude. We had a lot in common when it comes to music and stuff. Just a really great guy. And then there were other people. I mean, I met so many people there. And then, when people found out it was my birthday, people wanted to buy me drinks. I had to turn some of them down and tell them, hey, listen, not too much alcohol. Just get me an orange juice or something. But man, I almost welled up with tears in my eyes when John was singing. He brings such a vibration and such a loving vibration to his performances. He played classic Yes. He played great Yes songs. They started the show with Close to the Edge, which is an 18, almost 19-minute song. They started the show with Close to the Edge. I was like, wow, wow. But they were fantastic. John was great. I had a great birthday. So, yeah. Oh, thank you for the belated birthday wish. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get now. You saw all the albums that I got, but still, no, I don't know. No, I'm not sure if I showed everything. No, I did not. Well, I don't remember what I showed, but let me see what I want to put on next. I already did Elton John. I'm not going to play the Chet Atkins. I'm not a Notorious fan. All right, so this is Walter Carlos, the well-tempered synthesizer. Walter Carlos, who is now Wendy Carlos, has been Wendy Carlos for, I don't know, 30 years or something, 40 years, was one of the godfathers of electronic producing music. He used different analog gear, and he would take these he would take classical music and reinterpret them. And I think the world knows Walter Carlos from Switched On Bach. Yeah, he's the guy that took all of those classical musics and made electronic music. Okay, so of course we want to clean our records off, and we want to use that microfiber brush. So my plan was to show the albums, do a light cleaning. Some of them I already know they're going to need a deep clean, and I need to get my sticker out. Oh, let me put all right, I need to put that James Byers and Elton John under deep clean. So I'm just basically playing the first track of every album that I got. It doesn't matter what it is. And don't let it give you don't let it give you an overall representation, because you never know. Here we go. All right. So wait a minute. Let me give it a. So I will give it a light clean, just the light, but not, I don't want to do a deep cleaning on it yet. Now, if these weren't used albums, I probably would only use a micro brush. I don't even do any light wet cleaning if it's an album that is brand new. I would not do it, but other people would do different. Get you a cosmetic brush. These are great. So what I do is, after I do a light wet cleaning, because you don't want to put your needle on a wet album, I do light wet cleaning, but then I kind of smooth it out, buff it. I buff it, right, and it also gets rid of your water, your moisture that might get down in there. All right, we'll let it spin just a couple of seconds here, and let it get. We'll let it get dry. Now, all right, so I'm gonna have to switch my mic up whenever I put on the music, unless I turn the stream off and turn it back on, which I don't want to do. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to switch so you guys will be able to hear the album, cleanly. Building up tension. All right, no problem. So let me switch. So my voice is gonna get a little smaller. Like I said, I got to make this so you guys can. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Let me do this. Boom, boom, and boom. That got turned down somehow. I don't know how that. All right, we're gonna put it there. Okie dokie. Let me see. One second. Whoops. Hold on. All right, here we go. Yeah, so that was Walter Carlos, and everything that you heard was all electronically created. So those weren't real horns or strings or piano. All of that stuff was started from this little sine wave, and he would create and build out full orchestrations from one little tone of. It'll be like something going beep or, oh, and he would build out from there the sound of everything. So he would start with this small fragment of noise and create all kinds of interpretive works. Absolutely a brilliant, um, yeah, phenomenal. As a matter of fact, Wendy Carlos, he's now known as Wendy Carlos, predates some of your more modern composers now, like Zimmer. Well, no, I take that back. Zimmer's been around about as long. Who am I thinking of? All right, so I cleaned one side. Let me go ahead. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I want to clean the other side too, but I'm going to go ahead and put this here to the side. I want to go ahead and get my next album out. All right, so let's see. Let me go here. And if you got to leave, Simon, no problem. I'm going to stay on until I get through these. I want to play at least one song, or at least attempt to play at least one song per pickup. All right, so the next thing I'm going to put on. All right, Chariots of Fire. You were talking about Vangelis earlier. I am a big Vangelis fan. One of my goals is to collect as many of his albums, at least as many as of his albums that I like. After this haul at the Vinylfest, I think I'm up to like, I think I got 8 to 10 Vangelis albums now. You know, I keep forgetting to show the labels. I'm sorry, folks. Oh, actually, you can see them when they're laying down there. But I should be showing the labels. Shame on me. Yeah. So this is woo, come on. Get it together, Mike. Yeah, so there you go. Yep. And this is a 1981. All right, well, instead of playing the first song on this album, we're going to go ahead and play. And now they might boot me off for this one. We'll see. But this one, we're going to go ahead and play the actual theme song from Chariots of Fire. And, you know, for those of you who aren't familiar with the title, you will definitely know it when I play it. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Let's see. Wow, you know, I'm sorry, folks. I forgot to turn the mic back over. I bet you my voice came in real low. Doggone it. You know, the only reason why you're hearing that, I didn't want to close out StreamYard. If I closed out StreamYard and restarted it, I wouldn't have had to do the switch. But I didn't want to close it back out. Wow, there's a lot of dust, a lot of stuff on here. Holy cow. Yeah, this needs a really good cleaning. Yeah, so forgive me for that last flub. I just got to remember now. I just got to remember to put it back on the other setting. A little buffing here. Now, once again, if we any albums that I get too much ticks and pops from has to go to the deep clean. Just the way it is. All right, so here's the next one. Yeah, I wonder what made you laugh, Simon. All right, so Chariots of Fire. Let's go on over to the actual song itself. Title cut. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting a little. Hold on. Just a little background. I gotta adjust the trim, but I'm not gonna worry about it now. I'm being a perfectionist. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want to go all the way. Ah. You know what I just discovered, Simon? This isn't. You know what I just know? I didn't even realize this. This really isn't a Vangelis album. I'm thinking it was Vangelis, you know, with the Philharmonic. No, this is the Philharmonic doing Vangelis. Because that's not the same Chariots of Fire score. You know, the other one goes dun 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 dun. So I blew it. I'm thinking I got another Vangelis album, and it's really just the Philharmonic. That's And you know what I did? I forgot to put the stereo on again. Oh my goodness, I'm screwing up. Were you able to hear that, Simon? I had the mic and I forgot to put the stereo back. Ah, you knucklehead. Hold on a second here. Wait 1 minute. I wasted all that time. I'm not going to play it again. I'm going to go to the next one. But crazy how I just discovered this. I don't know why I was thinking this was Vangelis, but I wasn't reading the label correctly. Let's I'm not sorry I got it, but I wanted to hear it electronically, not orchestrated. Hold on a second. Let's get that put away. Because I know what I want to go to next. Let's move it. Let's move this along. Next one here. This one, wait a minute. Get in there, you. Get in there. Holy cow. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't discover until just now. All right. What's the one I was looking for? What's the one? Yeah. We are going to do. I heard it. Yeah, but you didn't hear it the way it should be. That's the one thing I hate is when it doesn't come across like real music. It's supposed to come across. There's a setting that I didn't go back to that I've been using since the stream started. I maybe it did come. Okay, when I listen to the playback, we'll see. But I know my other setting makes it a lot clearer. See now, okay. First of all, first thing I like about whoever I got, I can't remember which vendor it was. There were several vendors I was buying from. All right, let's start off. And of course, they gave it to you in a plastic bag. But I'm going to get my own because, wear and tear. But I keep these for like old beat up albums and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or like they're albums you don't want to get rid of because, you got some stuff you like, but maybe 2 or 3 songs skip and the covers are gummed up a bit. This is incredible. Oh, okay, I got it. For a minute there, I thought, all right, Radioactivity. I think this the third Kraftwerk album or the fourth. It was before this came out. I think it's the album before Autobahn. An Upgrade. I think this is the one before Autobahn. I was like fired up to find this. And when you want to talk about electronic music, these guys are like godfathers of it. But I like the fact, kept it in, put it in an anti-static sleeve. But I think this is a reissue. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's some smudge on it, but I had to get it anyway. I hope I can clean this off. This is definitely going to need a deep cleaning. Oh, there's a big smudge around the bottom here. I'm definitely going to have to work with this. Yeah, but anyway. So, all right. Sorry about that. Let's get to Capital Kraftwerk. All right. Yeah. Wow. Sometimes you can have scuffs on your albums and they play flawlessly. That looks like a real big scuff. But and it might be why the guy cut it in half because I even told the guy, I said, hey, he wanted $10 for it. And I'm like, can you knock a couple bucks off? He would not want to cut. He gave it to me 50% off. He said, give me $5. I think he said give me 5 because of the scuff. But I'll tell you, I look at all these albums. Whoops. I look at all these albums, and I guess it was just depending upon what light you're under, stuff can get away from you. And this is gonna take it's gonna take at least a light wet clean because where you at? There's no way in the world I'm gonna take a chance. Here we go. I was like, where's my spray bottle? All right. Wait a minute. Let's give it just a little more, one more spritz. Oh, that fell over the top. Okay, let's do this. Ugh. Hold on. This is ugly. I want to do it this way. I want to be able to apply just a little pressure, but I don't want to do it while it's on. Once again, if I think this is going to need, looks like that's a scuff because I'm running this brush and I'm not seeing very much dust or dirt pick up here. So I'm assuming that that's just a scuff, but we're going to find out. Well, there's still a little more there, but what? Of radioactivity? I'm not surprised because, oh, wait a minute. You know that Minimum Maximum live CD was showing on Sunday. You know, I got I got from Minimum Maximum 12-inch. Yeah, that was it wasn't and that was I think Florian Schneider's on that too before he died. Minimum Maximum. And I think Minimum Maximum had one of the last songs they ever did, or at least new songs they recorded at the time. Man, that is a hell of a smudge. Okay, well, we're both gonna listen to, was that side A? Okay. We're both gonna listen to the first song and see how bad this might be. This might have been a lemon. We'll see. All right, let's okay, let me do it this time. Get this right. We're gonna do ourselves some craft work. All right. Boom. Wait a minute. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right, I might be coming in faint now, which is good. Simon, tell me if you hear the brush. I mean, if you hear, should I say, there we go. Tell me if you hear the needle. Oh, I know. Okay, I can hear. All right, we're good. We're good. Okay, so far so good. YouTube hasn't knocked me off. So let's do this.
is in the air for you and me. Radioactivity, discovered by Madame Curie. Radioactivity, tune into the melody. Radioactivity is in the air for you and me. Radioaktivität für dich und mich im All entsteht. Radioaktivität strahlt Wellen zum Empfangsgerät. Radioaktivität, wenn's um unsere Zukunft geht. Radioaktivität, für dich und mich im All entsteht.
All right. Actually, Simon, that was not a skip. That was just a repetitious beep, 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 beep in the beginning. But I could hear the scuff underneath it. But this sounded really good. Deep cleaning should eliminate that because there's really no ticks and pops. I didn't really hear any ticks and pops. So yeah, deep cleaning that should clean that out. So I'm good. I'm good. That was great. Great. All right. So that was radioactivity. Let me see what I want to put on next. I got it. I got it. I know. And this time I know it is. This time I know I didn't make the mistake that I made before. Hold on. Get in here. Oh, so you know what? I got some things to talk about. I don't know why. I should keep notes because it's been all this time and I should have brought this up before. So I just wanted to talk about. Well, maybe I should leave it for another time because there are a couple of YouTube channels that I've been watching that I want to give some shout outs to that I've been really digging. Um, Shout out to I like watching the Waxed. I like the Waxed. Um, the guys have some great chemistry. Thing I like the most about it is how they put each other down. That's a lot of fun. Hearing those guys, I have a good time. And then there's Loose Hooks. I like his. It's called Loose Hooks. Who else do I am I watching and listening to? Waxed, Loose Hooks. Oh, of course, B-sides. Whenever I can catch her, I try to, but it's I somehow I do miss her, but I try and catch her. Um, oh man, there's some other ones well, of course, I like Scott Wilson's channel. Scott Wilson's channel is called The Pressing Matters. Oops, what am I doing? I'm putting in the wrong thing. Hold on a second. And of course, I like listening to Return to Vinyl. A guy named Simon. He seems like an all right guy. You know, he seems like he's decent, decent human being. Just kidding with you, Simon. Yeah. As a matter of fact, you can catch me. There you go. These albums look better when you dress them. Give them a plug. So on Sundays, every fortnight, so every other Sunday, what is it? 3 o'clock my time, right, Simon? 5 o'clock your time? 5 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock PM, UK. Yeah, oh, you guys are, no. I know, he's laughing. Wait a minute. You guys are 5 hours behind me, right? I usually come on at, 3 o'clock? So it's, 8 o'clock your time. I'll take that back. 8, yeah, okay, I see. You just put in the chat. Yep, 8 o'clock your time. On Sunday, so you can find me, every once in a while hanging out over there as well. Okay. So let's do this. I love this. I don't know why, but I've always really dug the beige or goldish beigeish Arce label. It's clean and simple. All right. So what we got here? This is for real, Vangelis. For real, for real, for real. For real, for real. All right. This album's called Heaven and Hell. Vangelis. Okay? We're gonna do our work clean. So loose hooks, the waxed, return to vinyl. Oh, the one with Jason Rojas. Oh, what's the one with Jason? And the guy who wears the a wolf mask. Oh, I can't think of his channel name. But I really dig watching him and those guys over there. I can't think of the name offhand. Oh yeah, and there's Stunty too. As a matter of fact, Stunty's coming on. I think he comes on. It'll be 4 o'clock my time, so it must be like 9 o'clock. Well, he's in Sweden, right? Sweden, I believe. So he'll be on in about an hour, little less than an hour and a half. What it go? They all do. Yeah. I know. I like watching them. But stay tuned though, return to vinyl, Simon. You know how I'm kind of like staying in a certain corner of the vinyl community. I may be making myself a little more known because Stunty does. Is it France? Why was I thinking Sweden or Switzerland? Yeah, Sweden. Oh, that's right. You're right. I think you're right. It is France. He's letting people come up on his stream now. Like he said, he's going to start doing it like once a month. He did it a couple of weeks ago. So I'm thinking about if he does it again and he just blindly asks people to jump up, he puts this. I think I'm going to jump on there. I think I'm going to go on to the next time he does a community chat. I think I'm going to go. But basically, those are four of the channels that I enjoy watching, and there are a few others I can't think right now. They'll come up soon. All right, let's go into Vangelis, and here we go. Let me go ahead here and make sure I change the mic. Did I change it the other time, or was I talking on the? Oh, I think I forgot to change it again. It's annoying me. No, I didn't. Okay, let me change it back now, and we're going to listen to the music. All right. And I just realized I think that Kraftwerk was turned down too low. I've never done this quite this way, so I'm learning how the StreamYard keeps changing the way things work. But I know now what I need to do to make things kind of, because whatever. Let me go ahead and play this. Oh, we'll go ahead with the first song. This is gonna be louder than the Kraftwerk because I had that. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That sounded great. And clean too. No ticks, no pops. Clean. I'm still gonna do light cleaning on it, but still, that was very clean. Um, all right. So I'm gonna go back to these. Probably what I'm gonna do is once I sign off with you guys, I'm gonna probably just go back and start cleaning the rest of these new ones that I got while I'm watching Stunty. Hey, check him out. If he does if he lets people come up today, I'm going up. So Simon, if you're gonna be around. Oh, good, good, good. No, no, no. You don't. Yeah, don't even worry about jumping on, dude. Um, but if you're around when Stunty comes on, I might jump on there if he's if he does another community. Yeah, it's great, man. Is this? Yeah, this is. 'Cause I was looking at this when I was there, and it looked really super clean. But I'm still gonna come back and do a quick surface. So if you don't run off, man, let me go ahead. I'm gonna throw some more on. I'm gonna throw another. I'm gonna throw one more on. Yeah, I'll do one more. Okay, if you're still there, Simon, I'll do one more, and then I might do another impromptu. Maybe tomorrow I might do another impromptu and come on and do the rest. I'll figure it out. Wait a minute, wrong one. I keep doing that. Is this a fresh one? That's not fresh. Oh, I think I got to open up another pack of these sleeves. I know I didn't go through all of these yet. That's crazy. Yeah, dress your albums up. Make your albums sexy. And the only way you're gonna make your albums sexy is if you dress them up. All right. I'm gonna enjoy this. I really dug that first cut. Was righteous. What was the name of the first cut? What was the name of the first cut? Oh, I'm sorry. That was actually. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, these are. Oh, I like this. These are two songs. Like where I lifted the needle, even though they show three sections, it says Heaven and Hell, Part 1, 21 minutes and 54 seconds. So, oh, yeah. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Cause see, well, so long ago, so clear. Oh yes, I know the song. He's got John Anderson on here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, John Anderson is on side one. So actually, that was just a break between the songs, but it takes up the whole sides. It's in three parts, and then part two, it just says it's just one part. So these are just like one long album on both sides, one long song. So what you heard was a portion of Heaven and Hell. All right, and let's see, what do we want to do next? I did the Elton John when James was here. Um, I'm thinking of. I think I'm gonna do Diodato. Where is it at? Yeah, let's. I can either do Diodato or I can do Weather Report. I'm gonna do Diodato. The reason why I'm gonna do Diodato is more than likely, YouTube won't care about it. Um, how do I best describe Diodato? He was kind of electronic as well. Um, but he really kind of crossed different lines. He was sort of jazz, sort of poppy. I mean, but he has incredible musicians that play with him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna um I'm gonna play some from side one, and let me read here. Uh, Emir is his first. Emir Diodato and George Parrish Jr. I guess put this together. This first one I'm gonna play for you is called Area Code 808. Automatically, that tells you right there. 808 was a drum machine, but I don't think it's using a drum machine. Emir Diodato, keyboards, synthesizers. I always look for that. Percussion and solos. Larry Carlton is on here. Oh my God, Ray Gomez? Harvey Mason? Yo, he's got some bona fide monster players on this thing. All right, once again, did I already pull the sleeve out to it? What? Let's see how it sounds. See, I know Diodato. He came out with a lot of albums too in the 70s and 80s. What did I do with it? Where's my? He came out with a lot of albums in the 70s and 80s too, but and they were really super electronic. I'm not sure how electronic this one is. To me, it seems more. I'm pretty sure it's jazz fusion. Let's put it that way. Pretty sure it's jazz fusion. You know something? Let me do a little quick wet on it. Give it a chance, see what it sounds like. Round and round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Okay. And Simon, oh wait, I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come back to me. Let's buff. Simon, I do really have to get. I got to email you my mailing address. I got to do that, and I got to get yours because we got to make it worthwhile. Though. I want to send you some stuff. I want to send you the Oasis DVD, but I need to find some other stuff to put in there. Maybe I can find if I got some stuff I want to let go of, like maybe I can find some CDs or something, because unfortunately I can't mail to you media mail, which would be super cheap. I don't know how much it would cost to mail something to you these days, but at least if I'm going to mail something to you, I wanted to make it worth the shipping. You know what I mean? When you say yes, we need to start these records out. So yeah. Oh, believe me, Dude, I want those Monty Pythons. Absolutely. So, I need to try and pull together some more stuff to send you so it'd be worth it. You know, one little DVD. I don't know how much that would cost. So we'll work that out. Yeah, but next day or two or whatever, I'll get over my mailing address to you. All right, so let's go ahead and do Diodato. And this is called Love Island. All right, let's see. Let's go to make sure we get rid of. All right, we'll go to stereo audio. Okay. See, next time I do this, see now I know what I have to do. I didn't want to close out the stream, but the next time I have to get the setting when I first come in. That way I don't have to keep jumping back and clicking back and forth. Because you should be able to hear me just as clearly as the music, even when the music is playing. All right, anyway. Oh, wait, let's make sure. There we go. This might be a little louder than the other cuts. Oh, wait a minute, let me check again. Because for some strange reason, the mic readjusts itself and goes back down. Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to jump the needle on this one. I'm not. That wasn't very exciting. I'm going to jump the needle around. Yeah, let's do that. All right. I'm a bit disappointed. I mean, I'm I had a couple of Diodato records in the past. They sounded way better than this. This is kind of cheesy, but I'm not done with giving it a chance. A lot of times I can listen to an album not like it and go back later and go, "Wow, what did I miss? That wasn't hitting it." All right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and close this out. You guys, I do appreciate you coming, joining in, hanging out. Um, Once again, these are just impromptus. I'll come on whenever I can. Um, it's not. I'm not trying really to build anything big here. Not trying to monetize. Just want to come on, hang out, talk music, and go from there. Yeah. No, well, we'll see. We'll see, Simon. I got to listen to more of it, but yeah, say la vie. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Like I said, I may come back on this weekend. I may come back on tomorrow, quite possibly. Um, but I will. I'm gonna be doing some DJ sets on YouTube. I'm gonna do it. So stay tuned for that. Is this okay? Wait a minute. Now, Simon, you're not on this Sunday. You're going to be on next Sunday, correct? Let me know in the chat. Let people know because I know I said I said join Simon on Sunday, but it's every fortnight. Simon, I think next Sunday, correct? And let me know in the chat before I pop off. Yeah, so you can see, yep, next Sunday. Simon says. Simon says, "Hi." There you go. So yeah, check them out next Sunday. I hope to pop in with them. I don't think I have anything that's gonna override it. But once again, good seeing everybody, and be safe. Oh, by the way, always remember every once in a while, go back to your channel settings and make sure YouTube hasn't unsubscribed people, because sometimes they will unsubscribe. Make sure when you do hit the notification bell, you have to make sure you also hit all. That way, you're more apt to get the notifications than not. Once again, thanks everybody for joining me. Join me again. We'll be doing part 2 of the reveals, and I'm gonna play some more music for you guys. Thanks a lot for coming. Take care. See you, Simon.